Okay, folks, there are like literally dozens of different kind of goby patterns that are out there. And this next one that I'm doing is I call it the Silver Goby. And I think it's going to be fire. And I'm hoping to, to get it out there in the water in the spring and slay some fish. That's what I'm hoping. So stay tuned. Silver Goby. Silver Goby. This is an awesome looking jig. I have three main colors on it. Silver belly. I have it's called perch, and that's basically covering most of the top and sides of the jig. And my black splatter pattern, which I'm hoping to demonstrate a little better for this video. So Silver Goby, and let's get this one going. So I'm just using both silver, disco silver and perch to cover the body. Half of it is going to be the disco silver, the other top half is going to be the perch. And then I put the black splatter on top of that. I really like working with perch. Perch is an awesome color. And you're going to see it. I'm going to show you before I put the black splatter on it, how it looks. It can actually work just by itself without the black splatter. I use the perch on a lot of my jigs. The brookie that's in another video, I use perch on that. Yeah, I use it for quite a bit of patterns that I have. So again, I'm using a half-inch brush, loading up the silver, working over the sides nice and slowly, thin layer, back and forth until I'm happy with what it looks like. It's a little dull right now. I might have a bit of difficulty with this one. The jig might have been a bit too hot before putting it on. We'll see. Let's give that a blast to get it activated. No, it's fine. It's working out nice. You can see that, eh? Okay, now we go into the perch. And again, it was a little shake here. Just going on the sides. Okay. And that little heat there to get it Nice and smooth. Okay, so take a look at that without the black on top. That's a real nice color. I love this color. It's like a deep olive with brown, and then the flake they have on it. Okay, so with the splattering, I like to use a small tip brush. How I load the paint, get this heated up first, is I dip it in and I spin it. I spin the brush inside the paint, and that loads it really, really nice. And then I get really close to the jig and I tap so light, just so that it falls. The paint falls in little balls almost. And just go around the top of the jig, a little bit on the sides. Right here. Okay. Now this black that I get from the automotive paint shop, it's a high gloss. So after I put heat on it, it becomes so shiny. Oh, that is beautiful. Take a look at that. Let's take it off the shrink tubing. Now let's have a look. Oh, that came out nice. Let's try that with a shiner minnow. I don't think I've done this on a shiner yet, so no, I haven't. So this is going to be an interesting project, and you get to see it live. Well, not live, but on video for the first time. Silver Goby. I got about 4 or 5 different Goby styles, jig patterns. They're not my, they're not my patterns. They're just colors that I use, and there's so many different ways to make a Goby. But if I'm using, my own idea, my own color design, and yeah, I'll call it mine. Okay, let's get this silver going. Again, just a 45-degree angle, just catching the bottom and the sides. You might notice that I do like a false tap. I'll tap it off the jig first, just to make sure that I'm getting a good flow of paint. Okay, let's get this perch on here. is coming out nice. A little bit over here. Now you see that perch color. Oh, that's lovely. No, actually, I can take off the shrimp tubing now. Get that heated up for the black splatter. Okay, so we'll put the black splatter on now. Just gonna roll the brush inside the black. I like these white mouth jars because I can actually rest the hook onto the cup and it makes it a bit more stable. So just light taps. And that paint just falls off in balls. That should be okay. Off this shrimp tubing. And give it a blast in the heat. Oh yeah, that's nice. One tap was a bit heavy on the paint, but came out nice anyways. There you go. Silver Goby.